Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Here I am your maths teacher from IYS school. Today we are going to teach you lesson number 9 from your maths class 6. Now here are some instruction. Don't raise hand during teaching. Ask question at the end of the teaching. Use hand free if you are using mobile phone and headphones for the computer use. Read your ID and password properly with your name and class. Take care of time for attending the class. Home task should be done in a fair copy of the subject. If there is any disconnectivity during the teaching, try to join again within a 5 to 10 minutes. Now students, here we are start chapter number 3, common fractions, lesson number 9 from page number 33 to 54. Now here are the topics of the day. Addition of common fraction, subtraction of common fraction, product of fraction by a whole number, product of two fractions, division of a fraction by a whole number, and division of two fractions. Now students, here we start the addition of common fractions. Before you can add or subtract fractions with different denominators, you must first find the equivalent fraction with the same denominator like this. Find the least common multiple, means LCM of both numbers. Rewrite the fraction as equivalent fraction with the LCM as the denominator. Now here we start our exercise, the addition of common fraction, exercise number 3.2 from the page number 44. Okay, here's the case number 1 when the denominators are same. Okay, the question number 1, here we have 2 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5. Okay, as you see students, the denominators are same, so how we add such kind of fraction? Here we start a solution. Okay, if we have 2 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5, so the denominators are same, so we take the common denominator and we add the numerators with each other. So here we add the numerators, means 2 plus 1 is equals to 3 and the denominator have same. So this is your answer. When the denominators are same, the denominator carrying common here and the numerators are adding with each other. So here we have an answer 3 upon 5 here. Okay, the next part, the next case is when the denominators are different. If the denominators are different, what we do is a question number 4 from your book. 2 upon 3 plus 3 upon 4 is the solution. Okay students, in our previous lesson we already discussed how we do when the denominators and numerators are different. So here we taking the LCM of the denominators, means the LCM of the denominators, like the denominator of first fraction is 3 and the denominator of second fraction is 4. So here we will take the LCM of 3 and 4, which is 12. Now here I solve the LCM of 3 and 4. As you see students, 3 is in the divided by 2, so here we write 3 as it is. Okay, 4 is divided by 2, so here we write 2 to the 4, and again 3 as it is, and again 2 on the 2, and 3 as it is here. So we multiply 2 by 2 and by 3, so we get here 12. 12 is the LCM of 3 and 4. Here we have is equals to, we write the fractions here, 2 upon 3 plus 3 upon 4. Now students, to make these fractions into like fraction, we will convert into equivalent fraction. How we convert into equivalent fraction? First of all, we divide this LCM with the first denominator, which is 3, means 12 divided by 3, then we get 4 here. And here we multiply this 4 by both numerator and the denominator here. We multiply 2 by 4 and 3 by 4. Now there is an addition sign here, and again this fraction is multiplied by, so here the LCM is 12 and 12 is divided by the second denominator, which is 4. So 12 is divided by 4, then we get 3 here. So we multiply 3 by 3 and again denominator by 3 also. Now students, okay, here our solution is continue here. So here we get, in our previous slide, as you see student, okay, here we have 2 multiplied by 4 means 2 4s are 8, 3 multiplied by 4 means 3 4s are 12, 3 multiplied by 3 means 3 3s are 9, and 4 multiplied by 3 means 12. So here students, I write here 8 upon 12 plus 9 upon 12. Now students, these fractions becomes a like fractions because they having the same denominator. Now it is easier to us to add them. Now the denominators become same, so we add the numerator with each other. Now here we write 8 plus 9 and the denominator is same, which is 12. Now 8 plus 9, the answer is 17. 17 upon 12 is the answer of this question. Now here are some questions. Okay. Question number 7 from your exercise. 4 upon 7 plus 5 upon 28 plus 6 upon 36. Now here's the solution. Again, the denominators and the numerators are different here, so we will take the LCM of the denominators. The first denominator is 7, the second denominator is 28, the third denominator is 36. Now here we will take the LCM of 7, 28 and 36. Okay students, here is a 35, not 36. So here we take the LCM of this solution. Okay, 7, 28 and 35, here is the LCM is 140. Okay students, here we have 4 upon 7 plus 5 upon 28 plus 6 upon 35. Okay students, here we divide 140 by 7, so we get 20 here. Okay, here we multiply 4 by 20 and again denominator 7 by 20. Now there is a addition sign, and here we multiply 5 by 5, 5 by 5. So here we divide 140 by 28. So we get 5 here. This 5 is multiplied by numerator and also with the denominator. Denominator is 28. So 28 is multiplied by 5. There is an addition sign. Okay, again here 140 is divided by 35. So here we have 4. So 4 is multiplying with 6. And here we have 4 multiplied by 35. So here students, 4 multiplied by 20, then we got 80. 7 multiplied by 20, then we got 40. 5 multiplied by 5, then we got 25. 28 multiplied by 5 is equals to 140. 6 multiplied by 4 is equals to 24. And 35 multiplied by 4, then we get 140. Now students, these fractions becomes a like fractions. So these fractions becomes a like fractions. So here we add the numerators with each other. So here we add 80 plus 25 plus 24, and the denominators are same. So here we write 140. Now students, we add 80 plus 25 and plus 24. So we got our answer 129 divided by 40. So this is our answer. Okay. There is another question from the same exercise. 7 whole 3 upon 8 plus 9 whole 5 upon 6 plus 6 whole 1 upon 10. Okay students, these are the mixed fraction. So first we convert these mixed fraction into improper fraction. In our previous lesson, we already teach that how to convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. So here we convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. Here we multiply 8 by 7 and then add 3. So we get 59 here, and the denominators are same. So we write here 8. Okay, again this 6 is multiplied by 9 and add 5. So here we get 59 and divided by the same denominator, which is 6. Here we multiply 10 by 6 and 8 and add 1 here. So it becomes 61 and divided by the same denominator, which is 10 here. Now students, as you see, the denominators are different and the numerators are also different here. So we will take the LCM of the denominator here. The denominators are 6, 8 and 10 here. So here's the LCM. The LCM of these denominators, we get the 120 here. So we multiply 59 by 15. Why 15? 120 is divided by 8. So we get 15 here. Okay, 59 is multiplied by 15, and again the denominator 8 multiplied by 15 here. There is an addition sign, so we write here the addition sign, and again 120 is divided by the second denominator, which is 6. So here we write 20, and again this numerator 59 is multiplied by 20, and again the denominator, which is 6, is multiplied by 20. Again there is the addition sign, and we have divided 120 by 10, so we get 12 here. Okay students, 61 is multiplied by 12, and the denominator 10 is also multiplied by 12. Now students, these are the equivalent fraction. Now here we multiply 59 by 15, we got 885. 8 multiplied by 15, we got 120. 59 multiplied by 20, we got 1180. 6 multiplied by 20, we got 120. 61 multiplied by 12, we got 732. 10 multiplied by 12, we got 120. Now students, these fractions becomes a like fraction because they're having the same denominator. Now it can easily add with each other. Here we have the same denominator, which is 120. We add 885 plus 1180 plus 732 here. Now we add all these numbers, then we got, okay, here's the solution is continue here. We add 885 plus 1180 plus 732 and divided by 20. So here we get 2797 is divided by 20. Now as you see students, the numerator is greater than the denominator, so we divide the numerator by the denominator. Here's the solution. It is the rough part. As you see student, 2797 is divided by 120, so we get 23 and 37 as the remainder. So here we write the solution. Here we write our answer. 23 whole 37 120. Students, in our previous lecture we also explained how to write a improper fraction into mixed fraction. So here we divide the numerator by the denominator and we get 37 as a remainder and 23 as a quotient here. So here we write 120, 23 whole 37 divided by 120. So this is our answer here. Here we start the subtraction of common fraction. From the same exercise, exercise 3.2, page number 44. There is the case number 1, when the denominators are same. Question number 12 here, 5 upon 7 minus 3 upon 7. Solution will be here. Okay, this is the same case as the addition. Here we have the same denominators, mean the denominator is 7. So we subtract both numerator, means the 5 minus 3. So here we get 2 upon 7 is the answer. Okay students, here's the second case, which is when the denominators are different. Question number 14 here, 9 upon 16 minus 13 upon 36. Here's the solution. Here we write 9 upon 16 minus 13 upon 36. Now students, the denominators and the numerators are different, so we will take the LCM of the denominators here. So here we take the LCM of 16 and 36, which is 144. This is the rough work. This is the solution of the LCM here, and we get the 144 as the LCM. Okay students, here I explain you to, we already discuss or we already teach about how to find the LCM, so I don't explain it in very deeply. So here we find the LCM of 16 and 36, which is 144 here. Okay. Here we divide 144 by 16, then we get 9 here. Okay students, here we multiply the numerator, which is 9 multiplied by 9, and again the denominator, which is 16 multiplied by 9. There is a subtraction sign here. Here we have 144 is divided by 36, then we get 4 here. We multiply 13 by 4 and again 36 by 4. Now student, here we have 9 nines are 81, 16 nines are 144. Minus sign here, again 13 fours are 52, 36 multiplied by 4 is equals to 144. Now these fractions become a like fractions, so we have the same denominator here and we subtract the numerator. 81 minus 52, so we get 29 upon 144 is our answer here. Okay, here is the another question for the same exercise, question number 18. Here we have 13 whole 1 upon 4 minus 9 whole 2 upon 3 here. Okay student, here are the mixed fraction again given to you. How to solve the mixed fraction? First we convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. Here we start a solution. Okay, 4 multiplied by 13, then add 1 here, so we get 53, and the denominator is same, which is 4. Then we had a minus sign, and here we have 3 multiplied by 9, then add 2 here, so we get 29, and then the denominator are same. Now students, as you see in both fractions, denominator and the numerators are different. So we will take the LCM of denominators, which are 4 and 3. This is the LCM of 4 and 3, which is 12. So here we convert these fraction into equivalent fraction. We divide this 12 by the first denominator, which is 4. 12 is divided by 4, then we get 3 here. So we multiply 3 by 53 and again 4 by 3. Now here is the subtraction sign. Here students, 12 is divided by 3, then we get 4 here. So we multiply 4 by both the numerator and the denominator, means the 29 multiplied by 4 and again 3 multiplied by 4 here. Here students, 53 multiplied by 3, then we get 159. 4 multiplied by 3, then we get 12 here. 29 multiplied by 4, then we get 116 here. 3 multiplied by 4, then we get 4 here. Now these fractions becomes a like fractions. So here we subtract. Okay, the denominator is same here, which is 12. 159 minus 116, we get 43 here. Now students, here you see that the denominator is smaller than the numerator, so we divide it. Okay, We divide the numerator, which is 43, and the denominator is 12. So we divide 43 by 12, then we get 3 as a quotient and 7 as a remainder here. So here we write this improper fraction into mixed fraction. How we write this? We write this 3 whole 7 upon 12. This is a rough work for this solution. This is our answer. 3 whole 7 upon 12 is the final answer. Okay. Here is another question from the same exercise. Question number 21. Okay, student, in this question we have two operations here. The first operation is subtraction and the second operation is addition. Now, first of all, we convert this mixed fraction into proper fraction. Okay, how we convert this? 2 multiplied by 1, then we add 1. Okay, here we get 3 and the denominator is same, which is 2. 4 multiplied by 2, then add 3, then we get 11 here and the denominator is same here. Then put an addition sign here, we multiply 5 by 3, then add 4, then we got 19 here. Here we write 5 as a denominator same. Now student, you see in these fractions the denominator are different, so we'll take the LCM of the denominators. The denominators are 2, 4 and 5. Here we will take the LCM of 2, 4 and 5. We got 20 here. Now to make these equivalent fraction, we divide this 20 by this 2, then we get 10 here. So we multiply this 10 by both numerator and the denominator. Again we have a subtraction sign here. Then we divide this 20 by the second denominator, which is 4. So here we get 5 here. We multiply 11 by 5 and again the denominator 4 by 5. Now here is the addition sign and again the last one 20 is divided by 5. Then we get 4 here. Now student, this numerator, which is 19, 19 is multiplied by 4 and the denominator again 5 is multiplied by 4 here. Now students, we multiply these. 3 multiplied by 10 means 30, 2 multiplied by 10 means 20, 11 multiplied by 5 means 55, 4 multiplied by 5 means 20, 19 multiplied by 4 means 76, and 5 4s are 20 here. Now these fractions becomes a like fractions having the same denominator, so we write the 1 times in a denominator and we subtract this like this, 30 minus 55 and plus 76. Now students, here we continue our solution. I write this step. Okay, 30 plus 76. Why I write this? Okay, I replace this position of 76 first because we add the both numbers which are positives. 30 and 76 are add with each other. So I write 76 earlier. Okay, here we add 30 plus 76. We got 106. Then we subtract 55 from them. So here we write 106 minus 55. The denominator is same in all the steps. So here we get 106 minus 55. Then we get 51 upon 20. Now here students, again the denominator is smaller. Okay. And the numerator is greater. So here we divide 51 by 20. Then we get 2 as a quotient and 11 is a remainder here. Here we write our answer 2 whole 11 upon 20. This is our answer. Okay, students. Here we discuss the product of fraction by a whole number. Okay, to multiply a whole number with a proper or an improper fraction, we multiply the whole number with the numerator of the fraction, keeping the denominator same. Okay, here we discuss some question from your exercise number 3.3. Here we have the question multiply. Multiply, the question number 1 is 5 upon 11 by 2. It's mean that multiply 5 upon 11 by 2. First of all, here we start a solution and we convert this by into multiplying sign. Okay, students, 5 upon 11 multiply by 2. As previously you studied that when the denominator is same here and we multiply the numerator by the whole number. Here we multiply the numerator, which is 5, multiply this whole number, which is 2. Here we multiply 5 by 2, which is 10, and 10 upon 11 here. This is the answer of this multiplication. There is another question from the same exercise. 5 whole 7 upon 40 by 36. Okay, this is also multiplication question. Okay, student, first of all, we convert this whole fraction into improper fraction. How we convert? Okay, this by is converting into multiply sign because we are multiplying here. Okay, here we convert 40 is multiplied by 5, then we add 7 here. So we get 207 here and dividing by the 40 and multiply by 36. Now students, this is simple. Okay, here we have, okay, the denominator is same. The denominator is same. We multiply 207 by 36. Okay, students. Here we have, okay, we simplify this. We simplify this? We simplify with the help of 4. Okay, students. 4 nines are 36 and 4 tens are 40. So here we simplify this solution and we get 9 and 10 here. Here we multiply 207 by 9 and upon 10. So we get 1863 here, and the denominator is same, which is 10 here. Students, again, the numerator is greater than the denominator. So here we divide the numerator by the denominator. Here we divide 1863 by 10. So we get 186 as a quotient and 3 as a remainder. Here we write our answer. How we write the answer? 186 whole 3 upon 10 is our answer here. Okay, product of two fractions. Okay, how we find the product of two fractions? Here is the formula. Product of the numerators is divided by, this line is show the division sign. Product of their numerators divided by the product of their denominators. Okay, here we are start our exercise. Okay, this is question number 7. 9 upon 16 is multiplied by 2 upon 3. So here we start a solution. 9 upon 16 multiplied by 2 upon 3 means the numerator multiplied by both and the denominator multiplied by both. Here we have 9 multiplied by 2 and 16 multiplied by 3. Okay, student, here we have, is there any cancellation or the simplification here? So we do the cancellation or simplification. This means that 3 ones are 3 and 3 threes are 9. 2 ones are 2 and 2 eights are 16 here. So here we have 3 multiplied by 1 because 2 ones are 2. So here we have 1. And here we have 8 multiplied by 1 also. 3 ones are 3 and 8 ones are 8. So this is the answer of our multiplication. There are some more questions here. Okay, the question number 8 here. 3 whole 3 upon 8 plus 3 whole 3 upon 8 multiplied by 5 whole 7 upon 9. So how we multiply them? First of all, we convert these whole fractions into improper fraction. How we convert? We multiply 8 by 3, then add 3. Okay, here we get 27 here. The denominator is same here, which is 8. Here we have multiply sign and the multiply right here. Here we have 9 multiplied by 5, then add 7 here. Then we get 52 here. The denominator is same here, which is 9. Now students, both fractions are multiplied with each other. So we multiply the numerator with each other and the denominator with each other. So here we write 27 multiplied by 52 and 8 multiplied by 9. If there is any cancellation or simplification is possible here, so we do the cancellation or simplification. Here we have 9 ones are 9 and 9 threes are 27. Okay, here we have 4 twos are 8 and 4 13s are 52. Now students, these are multiplied with each other. 3 is multiplied with 13 and 2 is multiplied with 1. Now 3 multiplied by 13 means 39 and 2 ones are 2. Again, the numerator is greater than the denominator, so we divide 39 by 2 here. Here we have 19 as a quotient and 1 as a remainder here. So here we write 19 whole 1 upon 2 is the answer of this. There is another question from the same exercise, question number 9. Here we have 3 upon 5 multiply by 5 upon 7 multiply by 7 upon 9. There are 3 fractions multiplied with each other. So how we multiply these fractions? We multiply all the numerators together and the denominators together. Here we have 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7. The denominators are 5 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 9. Okay, students, if there is any cancellation or the simplification is possible here, so we do that. Here we have 5 ones are 5 and 5 ones are 5. And again 3 ones are 3 and 3 threes are 9. 7 ones are 7 and 7 ones are 7. So here we have in the place of 3 we got 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1. In the denominator we have 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 3. Now students, we multiply these numbers together. 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1 means 1. And here we have 1 multiplied by 3. The answer is 3. So we have the answer is 1 upon 3. This is the answer of this question. Okay, there is another question from the same exercise. Okay, question number 10 is 1 whole 2 upon 3 multiplied by 2 whole 7, 2 whole 1 upon 7 multiply by 1 whole 1 upon 9. Okay, students, first of all, we solve this mixed fraction into improper fraction. How we solve this? We multiply 5 by 1, 5 on the 5, then plus 2, then we got 7 here. Okay, here we have multiply 7 by 2, then we got 14, 14 plus 1, we got 15 here. Here we have 9 multiplied by 1, and 9 ones are 9, then plus 1 here, then we get 10 here. Okay, the denominators are same, so we write here 9. Now student, this mixed fraction is converted into improper fractions. So here we have 3 fractions which are multiplying with each other. So here we have multiply all the numerators together and all the denominators together here. Here we write 7 multiplied by 15 multiplied by 10 and whole divided by 5 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 9. Okay, here we have some simplification here. 7 ones are 7 and 7 ones are 7. And again 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 3 threes are 9 and 3 fives are 15. So here we have 1 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 2, 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 3. Then we got 1 fives are 5, 5 twos are 10, 1 ones are 1 and 1 threes are 3 here. Again the numerator is greater than the denominator, so we divide this 10 by 3. We got 3 as a quotient and 1 as a remainder here. We write here 3 whole 1 upon 3 is the answer of our solution. Okay, now students, here's the multiplicative inverse. Okay, what is the multiplicative inverse? If the product of two fractions is 1, then the two fractions are called multiplicative inverse of each other. Thus 1 upon 5 is the multiplicative inverse of 5. And 5 is the multiplicative inverse of 1 upon 5 because their product is 1. Similarly, we have 3 upon 4 multiplied by 4 upon 3 is equals to 1. And also 4 upon 3 multiplied by 3 upon 4 is equals to 1. Therefore, 4 upon 3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3 upon 4. And 3 upon 4 is the multiplicative inverse of 4 upon 3. Okay, students, here the division of common fraction. Exercise number 3.4 at page number 48. Okay, division of a fraction by a whole number. Okay, here we divide this. Okay, we divide 3 upon 4 by 3. So student, here we have division. So here we convert this by into division sign. 3 upon 4 is divided by 3. Now we will take the multiplicative inverse of this 3. When we take the multiplicative inverse of this 3, this division sign is converted into multiply, and this 3 is write as a 1 upon 3. Okay, here we have it is converted into a multiplication question. So here we multiply the numerator with both and the denominator with together. So here we have 3 multiplied by 1 and 4 multiplied by 3. Here we have the answer 1 upon 4. Now there are some more questions here. The question number 2, 3 whole 1 upon 9 by 21. Again, this is a divide sign here. First of all, we convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. Here we have 9 multiplied by 3, then add 1, then we get 28 here. Okay, divided by 9 and divided by 21. Again, 28 upon 9. Now students, this divide sign, this division is converted into multiplication. So here we write the multiply and we write the inverse, multiplicative inverse of 21, which is 1 upon 21 here. Now the denominators and the numerators multiply with each other. Here we have 28 multiplied by 1 and 9 multiplied by 21. If there any simplification is possible here, so we do here 7 3s are 21 and 7 4s are 28. Now here we have 4 multiplied by 1 and 9 multiplied by 3. Then we get 4 1s are 4 and 9 3s are 27. Okay, there is more question here. 5 upon 12 by 9 upon 10. Okay, 5 upon 12 by is converting into multiply and 9 upon 10. Both are fractions. Okay, both are dividing. Now here we take the multiplicative inverse of 9 upon 10. So it convert into multiply and this fraction is reciprocal here. Means if we write 9 upon 10 means 10 upon 9 here. Here we write 5 multiplied by 10 and 12 multiplied by 9. If there any cancellation possible, so we here do 2 6 are 12 and 2 5s are 10. Here we multiply by 5 by 5 and 6 by 9. Then we got 25 upon 54. This is the answer of our solution. Okay, is there another question from this same exercise? 2 whole 13 upon 18 by 3 whole 1 upon 4. Both are the mixed fraction and they are divided by each other. So first we convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. 18 is multiplied by 2, then we add 13 here, so we get 49 upon 18. Here we have 4 multiplied by 3. Then we add 1, so we get 13 here and divided by 4. Now here we have 49 upon 18 multiplied by, okay students, this 13 upon 4, taking the multiplicative inverse of this, so this division sign is converted into multiply and this fraction is reciprocal here. So here we write 4 upon 13. Again the 49 is multiplied by 4 and 18 is multiplied by 13. The simplification is possible here, so here we write 2 2s are 4 and 2 9s are 18 here. 49 is multiplied by 2 and 9 is multiplied by 13. Here we have 98 upon 117 is the answer of this solution. Okay, there is another question from the same exercise. 3 whole 1 upon 2 is divided by 1 whole 3 upon 4 multiply by 1 upon 2. There are two operations are applied here, divide and multiply. First of all, we convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. Here we have 2 3 is 6 plus 1 7 upon 2, 4 1 is 4 plus 3 7 upon 4 and multiply by 1 upon 2 as it is. This division is considered with 7 upon 4. So we will take the multiplicative inverse of 7 upon 4 here. This division sign becomes the multiplication sign and this fraction is reciprocal here. So here we write 4 upon 7. Again students, 7 upon 2 multiply by 4 upon 7 and multiply by 1 upon 2. The method is similar as the multiplication is possible here. Here we write 7 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 1 and again 2 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 2. The simplification is possible here. 7 was the 7 and 7 was the 7 here. So we multiply 4 by 1 and 2 by 2. 4 upon 4 is the answer and again 4 1s are 4, 4 1s are 4, 1 upon 4 means 1 is our final answer. Okay students, same question here. 3 whole 1 upon 2 is multiplied by 4 upon 7 is divided by 1 upon 5. Now in the last fraction there is a division sign and here we write 1 upon 5. Now here we will take the multiplicative inverse of this fraction only. This divide sign is converted into multiply and here we write 5 upon 1. Again the method is similar as the multiplication, so we multiply all the numerators together and all the denominators together here. So after simplification, we have 2 multiplied by 5 and 1 multiplied by 1. 2 5s are 10. 10 upon 1 means we have the 10 is the final answer. Okay, students, we have a short time. So here we discuss an important note here. If the numerator of the fraction is 0. Students, in any case, if the numerator of the fraction is 0, the fraction is 0. Fraction, it becomes a 0. And the second important note is division by 0 has not been defined. There is no any division which is divided by 0. If is there any case, so the division by 0 has not been defined there. Okay students, here your home task from the chapter number 3, common fractions. Exercise number 3.2, question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 13, 16 and 20 including the classwork. Exercise number 3.3, question number 2, 4, 6, 11, 12 including the classwork. From the exercise number 3.4, question number 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 including the classwork. Okay students, this is your classwork. Hopefully you will understand all the lectures. Thanks.